What is going on, guys? It's your boy Chris from Sports Pick Chris. We're coming back to you with another NBA video. Today we have 5 best bets plus a bonus bet. The bonus bet is a play that is not on Prize Picks as we record at 5:30 in the morning. But let's just get right into it. We have 8 games on the slate today. So if you haven't already looked, we have a couple of games over 2:30, which we do like. Toronto, Cleveland, Houston, Memphis, and Hawks, Suns. So some of the games that we might be attacking, hint. But let's just kind of get into it. The first play that we have is, I believe we saw here, was my boy Johnny with over. We like 2 plays from here as points and 1.5 over threes. So he's over these lines, both those lines, in 7 out of the last 10 games. On the 3-point line, it was over 7 straight games. So I know his 3-point line got moved only to a Demon Goblin that we have now for 2.5 threes. So the prop should come back to a normal 1.5. But and Miami's a very good defense that's playing, but to the power forward position, to the guard position, they're giving up 29th most 3-point attempts to that position. They are second to last. So they're giving up a lot of three-pointers to the guard position and giving up the second most. So it definitely gives us some hope coming off the bench for Johnny. And then giving up some 3-pointers. I mean, if he hits this prop, if you think he can hit 2 threes, there's a chance that he can hit 3. If you haven't looked at the 3 line as of right now, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. So definitely a chance where he can do it. He had 2 against Miami, so already the head-to-head matchup is there as well. Moving on, we have Kevin Durant over 25.5 points. I don't love how they're both already have the fire on them, but he's over this line 7 out of the last 10 games. Devin Booker's back, but when Devin Booker has been back, you know what the Suns decided to do? They decided to bench or put Bradley Beal and Yusuf Nurkic on the bench, which is definitely kind of helping out the rotation of keeping everyone pretty clean, and actually it's pretty warm from there. And the Hawks are just dead last in giving up points to the power forward position. So we're kind of attaching the matchups. Johnny with the guards, 29th. Kevin Durant, dead last for the Hawks in the last 14 days. And again, we're going back 238. We're expecting a lot of points being scored for this game. So definitely, rather get the best point scorer on that team. Even when Devin Booker back, he's still averaging 26.8 points. So definitely a line that we like to attack. I like it at 26.5, but at 27.5 or 27, that's where I would kind of stay away from Kevin Durant's line. Moving on, we got Isaiah Collins. This prop did get pushed from 9.5 to 10.5. So take at your own discretion, but he has been very good. The points, rebounds, and assists is a prop where I'm kind of maybe staying away from. He's not the biggest point scorer, more than he is just a rebound, a facilitator on the offense. He's very good at passing, and he's averaging almost 28 minutes in the last 2 games since Keontae George and Jordan Clarkson been out. Is basically all the guards left on that Utah team that are going to be playing some minutes is obviously Isaiah Collins, Sexton, and Patty Mills. So only 3 guards basically left back on that roster. So we're going to take one of the 3 guards, and someone that's been, again, starting 27 and 26 minutes the last 2 games. since being bumped to the starting lineup, even though that they're probably arguably one of the worst teams in the league. I mean, he's a young player. They want to try to give him some valuable minutes, and they're trying to see how he can, again, facilitate the offense. If you think that he can score 5-6 points, then I would take the PRA. I just don't think that he's going to score all too much. So we're going to take just the 10.5 up, 10.5. It should be rebounds and assists. I'm so sorry. 9.5 rebounds and assists. He's just a very great facilitator for that offense, and I think that he can do some great things against this Miami defense, even though that they're tough. Again, they have been struggling as of recently, especially with no Jimmy Butler. And then when he started 4 games this season, he has hit this line 4 of his last 4 games. So definitely gives us some upside on what we do like and what we can definitely get from Isaiah Collins. Moving on to our next pick. We got it at 31.5, but it got bumped down to 30. Aman Thomas is PRA, points, rebounds, and assists at 30. I got it at 31.5. It's at 30 now. No Jabari Smith, which is, I think, a big key factor going into this game for Houston, and why we think Thompson will have a fantastic game. The last 2 games without Jabari Smith, he smashed this line at 39 and 42, and he's averaging 15 rebounds those 2 games. Absolutely insane. And going against the Memphis Grizzlies, who's giving up the 30th most in points allowed and 16th most, or average. So they're middle of the pack in rebounds, but they're giving up the most points just to the entire team. So definitely a player that we like to attack. Again, a young player, and then we're taking the vet. There are some young players that can be going out there playing very well, and then again we're attacking some of the young talent and attacking, 1, the matchup, 2, who's sitting in and who's playing. So we do like the 31.5, so we definitely love the 30.5. The rebound prop is no longer up on prize picks, but I have a feeling it's going to be bumped to like 12.5, which at that point, again, I'd rather just take the PRA, and if you're lucky, you get an assist or 2, man, you smash it. So, and then the last prop that we have on this, in this morning, would be Walker Kessler, points and rebounds. I know people like the points, rebounds, and assists at 24. I'm not going to bump it up more than I have to, not averaging too many assists, but already had the head-to-head matchup already sometime in the last 5 days against Miami, and smashed him against, he dropped 30 points and rebounds against Miami, and that was with no Jimmy Butler, and still no Jimmy Butler. We'll take it. So we're really on the Utah Jazz tonight. It's just props that I like seeing, and as well, again, we are attacking some of the better matchups going on tonight, attacking some of the higher over-unders. But Walker Kessler, again, 4 of his last 5, already had the head-to-head matchup, again, going against Bam with no Jimmy Butler. So, definitely a play that we do like going tonight. Has been a player that's been kind of a wagon as of here recently, and I think people are just hopping on the bandwagon and keeping on the Walker Kessler train. And then on the bonus pick, check Twitter. That'll be on Twitter's will be this bonus pick. So if you haven't already, make sure you go follow our Twitter. Sports Pick Chris. We've been on an absolute heater. 4 for 1 on Sunday, 10 for 5, and then we have college football tonight, which everyone knows that's been my best sport, and my second probably best sport has been PGA. So basketball is something that I just love watching for fun, but we definitely got some other sports that we're hot in, so make sure you go check those out. Again, here's the 5-man lineup going for tonight, and if you haven't already, make sure you tail. Leave a comments down below if you tail. leave a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your Thursday, and hopefully you guys stay green tonight.